I'm told it'll get better. You're gonna strike it rich. This time for sure, the gacha game's gonna be a great story. But unfortunately, I continue to be ruined, to be disappointed. The more I've been sitting here, the more I've just had an episode, well, chapter 2 stew in the back of my mind. The more I find myself disgusted. The more I find myself questioning why I'm here. The more I find myself questioning, why does a corporate gacha game have to be so bad? There are gacha games out there, there are stories out there that are not this trash. We don't have to live in a narrative world of a black hole, where each scene is simply the linking together of what the artist envisioned to show off the actions and characters and stats and various cute elements of their little waifus and husbandos. We don't have to live in this world. There is a world where story exists hand in hand with character, where the act of selling your product is not a disgustingly corporate one, where everything is as easy and quick as possible. A locked in carnival ride going up and down over very gentle slopes, as if worried we might get too shaken and scared and leave. And in result, have nothing at all to play. This feels like a script line that I probably should have when I start discussing Chapter 2, but I'm only halfway through, or I don't know, at the beginning of Act 3, or whatever the fuck that is, and I can't help but notice it's just unfucking interesting. It's gone from the okay, it's not uninteresting. Well, there's still interesting things to say, but it's gone from one extreme to another. It's gone from one extreme of the absolute insanity that was the awful, awful writing that was Chapter 1 to Chapter 2, where rather than poorly written, it's almost like they just stopped trying. Like which is weird because obviously they tried enough to get out of the hole that was Chapter 1. Like they realized there was a problem, but it's disgustingly uninspired and phoned in, despite the improvements. It's the kind of shit that just makes you think, how could anyone like accept this? How could this be seen as like an acceptable plot? And you know, you're like, oh, it's just a gacha game. But the other thing is, we don't have to have stories like this. There exist worlds where narrative exists. Like there is more. There can be and is more. You know? And we just accept this for what it is and say, oh, they're doing their best. Billion-dollar company that has had decent stories in the past, also people tell me, with Punishing Grey Raven. And other gacha games exist that make even better stories. And with things like MiHoYo, because we can spread this around, even MiHoYo... Oh, wait. One second. Yeah, this is gonna fuck us up for a second. Sorry. For you VOD watchers at home, I had to suffer through using... no, I'm reconnecting. I had a VOD, an error on with, with a, Why would... No, I'm not letting you join my world. Go away. Help! There's a stranger attempting to join my world! There's a stranger here. Who are you? Go away. Oh, thank God. I was... Ooh. Oh, NPCs. Is it me or kind of damn. That outfit's kind of nice. Anyway, let's go along here and see the little troop. Jesus Christ, they really went all out in the decorations. Hello, anime girl and boy. Tell me more about how this gacha game is totally not phoned in. I don't know why I said that. That's what I mean. It just feels... Okay, I will say this. Brant and that are the most interesting... Okay, interesting is the wrong word. I like them. But like, and also the characters that I like also don't seem to get involved in the story. Caroletta, who was involved heavily in the story, is a very attractive character. But almost due to her association with the narrative, I felt like I was watching nothing worth watching. You know? It's like, why bother? Yeah. You see, when I first started this, chapter 2, and I got interested, and I had like the option, oh, talk to other members, or like, you know, do an cake. Cake. And what? Okay, no, it's fair. I was about to say, why does it look like she's eating soup? Oh, but she's got a nice smile. You know, that's a nice smile. Yeah, look at her. I know it's kind of silly and like not crazily well-fitting, but I'm amused by little things like this. Because what else is there to say? It's just impressively... How do I put this? I have been slowly ground down, and the characters that I like, usually the ones who are just not heavily involved in the narrative. Zanny, for all of her involvement in the narrative. Oh my god. Anime girl bending over. Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, this is a girl. I was about to say, is she Shota hunting? Is she Shota hunting as an One-san? Because that looks like someone who is Shota hunting. Oh. Ooh, that's cool. What the hell is she? Is that like a monster? Like, again, it's the visual... Like, just like when I first entered the city. My brain is going, oh, I'm interested to see what these characters are doing. What's going on in this place. Yet, it's not pulling me... Like, they give me that first initial interest of like, oh, it's a world. And then they start talking. And slowly it dawns on me that they still haven't figured out how to write their story. They've just figured out how to not be complete brainlets. They've gone from having actual schizophrenic, terrible writing. Like the type of writing that is like, what the actual hell is going on? To slop. Where they didn't think it's just the most standard of standards things that they could put together. And I just can't get into it. We'll follow along. We'll kind of keep up with it. But like, you know. Like, it's just like, how? Oh, that's the dude who's all like, they were always so mean to me. Gosh. So wait, that's a bit silly. Like, some have found their way back, but the under the water's watchful eyes that you want without freedom. See, that doesn't make sense again. So logically, the Order must know That they put a dragon here to kill these people. This is an attempt to kill people that they don't want in their society. And their response to this, for people who come back to their city, they're just like casually hand-waving it. They're throwing out there, oh, some of them go back, but do you want that? And this feels like something that was written by a writer writing for this boy right here in this fucking scene. They're not thinking about the larger implication that, wait a minute, the Order, who are killing people sent here for whatever reason, maybe just because they're evil and they want to have control, and rather than exile people, they just want to kill them, which is really stupid and just like cartoonishly evil. They just let them come back and, ooh, they're going to keep an eye on you. They're going to keep an eye on you. They're not going to ask you about stuff. They're not going to be like, well, we wanted to kill you, but you made it back, and you're probably going to tell people about that horrible bullshit. But don't worry about it. This does not strike me as the actions of an intelligent group of people. It does not strike me as the actions of a church that is seeking control. It strikes me the actions of a writer who hasn't been listening to the other writers. And everyone not really caring or hand-waving this stuff as minor and therefore uninteresting. They're like, oh, it's just 10-year-olds playing this. And maybe that's my problem. I'm looking at this from the position of not being a 10-year-old. See, here's the thing. Alright, do anything unusual happen when you had the laurel? So if he says... See, here's the thing. He's heard his God. Let's see how they respond to the man who heard his God and clearly has a problem with the current form of the church. Is he just shitposting them? Come on, give me some... See, here we go. They said to us, the Holy Maiden is a real, our one is better. But the last Carnival, and everyone, and even Caroletta said, I've never heard about a Holy Maiden. This happened 10 years ago. 10 years is way too short of a time for something like this to hide. Okay, I'm just gonna immediately ban this motherfucker. Don't give me a second. There we go. Gotta hate Twitch. I mean, no, not Twitch. Kick. Endless pieces of shit over there. So this guy knows that his God is real, which is fair. He doesn't have to be like all like throwing himself at their feet, but they just don't do anything with this, you know? And over here we have like this whole thing about like the Holy Maiden. It's like, whoa, that's actually real, but it's been 10 years. Again, this should be something that people should know. And if you're trying to imply that the church has been hiding this, then the church needs to be seen as a much more authoritarian group. But again, we didn't see pies in the city. What we saw in the city was a nice fucking Venice. Nothing bad happened, really, in Venice. It was just a nice city. The biggest thing was when a robot malfunctioned. Like, it just... Hey there, Arctic. What's up? What's up? How you doing? But, I am just... Huh. Why is your comment not coming up on here? That's weird. I think my Twitch is a little bit screwy. That's weird. Whatever. But no, hey there, Attic. I'm just complaining more. And I'm getting deeper into my complaints, honestly. I'm falling deeper into the path of hatred. The path of why are you doing this? Please stop. It's just so confusing that they would make such a poor series of choices. It's like no one's talking to each other. I guess it's better than Chapter 1, but at the very least you can say this about Chapter 1. It was fun to rage. Like, there was a cathartic element. Are you... at this point, I have to ask, are you hate playing? Like, I'm assuming you are. Do you hate playing? No, I don't hate playing it. I think I would hate playing it if it wasn't completely interesting. But it's almost interesting despite it's interesting because of its like lack of interest, if you understand what I'm saying. Basically, the story is kind of like, it's interesting to see how it's failed here. You know? And while I'm obviously continuing, because I will have my little review on it, obviously not a big old fucking actual video, no, I'm never putting my effort in for that on this. But it is still got something worth talking about. And it's something that I see a lot of and hate in large gachas at this point. Because let's think about this. Girls Frontline exists. Arknights exists. Although I haven't got deep into a lot of the elements of the story. We got the Limbus Company. You've got what else is there? Reverse 1999. You've got what was that other one? Nikkei, of course, and Nikkei's a big one because obviously people wouldn't expect it to be having a decent story. But the point I'm trying to say is, we don't have to live in mediocrity. Why does the average mainstream big money gacha have only two settings? Slop or mid? And like, okay, obviously there are, and early on, it's usually the better story. And the later and later you go, the worse the story becomes. Early on, I mean, obviously Weathering Waves was a mistake in that way because it had absolutely fucking atrocious Chapter 1. But Chapter 1, for a lot of other gachas, tends to be the, oh yes, it's alright. Like, we can see where they could head with something like this. And then it just falls apart. Like, Zenless Zone Zero was a better option from the usual MiHoYo types. Because MiHoYo is a god of teasing you to think it's a better story than it is. As much as I really do like MiHoYo stories, I must say the scales have fallen from my eyes, or whatever. I don't know how that phrase goes. But the point being, I can see now what I didn't see before, which is that MiHoYo stories are very good at character, excellent at character, but terrible at taking that character and using it in an interesting way. Not in a terrible way, just an interesting way. More often than not, you'll have a cool character who gets like a mildly interesting tease of having interesting lore or interesting backstory to jump into, but almost invariably elements of being a gacha come into it, like, you know, needing to be a rollable character, needing to be cute, and needing to be involved in something, and it just falls apart. Just curious, what are your expectations for the anime GTA? 0. I have absolutely no good expectations for the anime GTA. This is not to say I think it could be good. It's just, GTA was a very special kind of game. when it came to things. I haven't played the newest GTA stuff, and like, you know, the online one that everyone freaks out over. I played the one where you like ran around and you were just a criminal and you killed people, and like the story was you just trying to make some money with your brother Roman, or like start a business, and you're getting involved in the underground and stuff like that. And I just don't think an anime could fit in that world. But they're still gonna try. I'm interested to see where they go. Zenless is the closest you can think of something that's tried that vibe setting-wise. But if we're going to GTA, which is what people see, they say, oh, it's like GTA, it's like GTA, it's like GTA. Then clearly something's going to be a bit weird. Because GTA doesn't really fit with the aesthetic. I'm going to... I mean, like, you know, and plus, how far are they going to let you take it? Now, I personally think you could be able to, like, if you can kill people, get arrested, have, like, if you can go all the way in GTA and then they just have the story and it's like almost separate from your insanity of what you're doing playing the game, that's fine. And maybe it'll be a different kind of game. But I am curious, and I will play it if I have a chance, to just to simulate how to play these. But I have pretty low expectations, if only for how difficult it is to pass in my head about it being good. So they probably could just have a moderately okay opening, and I'll probably be like, yeah, all right. But like I said just before, same with MiHoYo games, same with other games and stuff, starting off well and ending poorly is the trademark of a lot of modern day gachas. Starting off with a okay opening, with some mystery boxes to open, and some elements that could go cool and fun in different ways, and then just dropping the ball is the usual approach. And yeah, which is where we find out here. See, this guy's talking about this event that was 10 years ago, as though the city was like a glorious place of freedom, implying that today it's like an authoritarian hellscape. But it's not a authoritarian hellscape. Your story and your visuals do not mix. If you wanted the city to look like how it looks like in a post control of an authoritarian zealotry group or a cult or whatever, yeah, sure. But right now, the city looked like a very nice place to live. It's a pretty city that had none of the elements. And like, yeah, sure, I didn't engage much with it. I didn't go and do side missions. I didn't play around. I just played through the main story. But the main story showed me areas to go, eating some pasta, hanging out with a cute girl, going to play and get some masks. And more importantly, visually, it looks like I'm in an upper class fucking wealthy European city. Not, hello, welcome to the authoritarian hellscape that is being described all the time to me. If you want to have a secret cult controlling everything, you make a secret cult controlling everything, in like hidden, and you reveal it layer by layer. If you want a authoritarian supergroup that is controlling everything and the narrative and faking history and changing things to be how they want them to be, then you need to show me that place. You need to show me a place where let's say the Order is like fucked up. Like, let's say the Order took control and they started going crazy. They started even breaking and destroying old churches, calling them actual heresy and stuff like that. And like going too far with their authority. That could be interesting. And then you have like the other girl who's like an Order girl who's clearly set up to be the new maiden or whatever. You could just have her be like, you know, a part of the church, but like maybe she's part of the church, but she wants to change it from the inside and she doesn't understand that she's fighting against something that is way more endemic. And then like, or perhaps even like she's a church member that functions separate from the main church. Maybe there's like a soup kitchen that she runs, or there's a running soup kitchen group that is like basically a small collection of those who get kicked out of the main church after losing power struggles or being considered not part of the specific cult of their church, and but you know, failing their, you know, still having mild need for legitimacy. They can't just execute the other church members, so they just place them in somewhere where they're not very powerful and can't influence their control over the city. And those people are like, you know, rough, like the part of the church are like, you know, this is horrible, like it's awful, but we can't do anything. We can just do the best that we can for while following, you know, the helping out like the downtrodden or whatever it is. But we don't. We're being told one thing and shown another. See, yeah, mourning the Holy Maiden. It's all sorts of bands. And they said to me, oh no, there's no Holy Maiden. Before, like, what are you fucking doing, bro? Orders Grip Titan. The carve of performance will reduce the dull, monotonous shadows of their firmer selves. And it's like, what do you mean they're Grip Tightened? I was in that city. It's a normal fucking city. It's, you know what? It looks, if you told me the first city was controlled by like an authoritarian group, I'd probably be more likely to believe you than this one. The first city had a bunch of soldiers all around. If you could convince me, maybe, with a little bit of art, a little bit of effort, that these soldiers were actually a secondary force, that this city was currently being occupied by an enemy military force, or a authoritarian police state had sprung up when, I don't know, the gods, like, because in that one, they had like a god that could tell the future and it was telling them what to do. And you could say like maybe the god stopped telling them future. Then the governments got terrified and started going, well, we need more control. We need more control. We need more control. And that eventually slipped into this authoritarian world where they're constantly trying to increase their military. They're constantly trying to build up, control of their citizens because of a fear of the future that now exists because they don't have the access to seeing the future. But that's like a visual thing that links into your narrative. See, like, the Order is just depicted as, like, just comically over-the-top evil, and also comical, what's the word I'm looking for? They're a comical straw man of an evil church. Which is fine, I guess, if you really wanted to depict it properly or set it up properly. But it's also not interesting as well. At the very least, if the visuals connected, here I could be complaining about, it's a bit uninteresting that the church is just this boring ass stuff. And like that they rushed the story in getting us here. But the fact that it's just so obviously incorrectly done, and seriously, like, I don't know what happened. Were the writers and the artists just in different rooms? See, look at this. What are these choices? I'm gonna say, no wonder you got banished by the evil order. What I expect from Lord, what a nerd. I'll just say those things. See, like, they just kill, like, you could have convinced me that the man was arrested for, like, a stupid thing because, like, the government was fearful. The government was a fearful government. The religious government, the religion took over and was a fearful, you don't have to make them evil, a fearful government that was, like, losing itself, falls into, like, dumb rules and horrific laws. I mean, recently we saw in the UK. The UK has officially banned porn. And by porn, I mean, you know, like the dumbass fucking shit where someone says, oh God, stepbrother, stepbrother, I'm stuck inside the washing machine. Oh, geez, stepbrother. That's been banned, and you can get arrested in the UK for that. What the fuck is going wrong with the UK to do that? And I've said it before and I'll say it again. That's an example of actually a separate thing. I believe the UK is attempting to backdoor change its society. By which I mean, look at it this way. You have a series of voters in your society who are, I'm going to be mean a little bit here, high rates of interfamily love. Among certain groups of voters, specifically those coming from Pakistan. And basically you would lose out on votes if you were to actively ban things like cousin marriage. So what they do is they can't ban it. So you don't want to lose votes. And also it's become part of their, the main political forum. So they don't want to do that. So they don't ban those things. So what do? I want to change this, is what they say. But I don't want to openly say I want to change it. So what I do is I do a pathetic backwards change, right? So they go in and they grab, they go into things like, okay, let's change the culture by banning use of this kind of pornography, banning use of these kind of stories in a hope that these groups and families will over time change to accept our new culture where they won't engage in incest. It's the, it's the actions of a coward and stupid group, honestly, in a lot of ways. I don't support banning almost anything, honestly. I'm a big believer in just whatever you want. I support education for a lot of those things. I mean, like, if you have a group of people who are, like, fucking up their family by making a family circle, I don't know, show them a documentary. Make viewing documentaries about the Habsburgs maybe a thing to do in school. But don't just start banning things and hoping that a flow-on effect that'll probably take decades to manifest, if even that, in a world where, well, come on, how many times have banning something like that really resulted in having a change on flow effect? Like, come on, let's be honest. What do you think about the game? I have gone length about that, but I've said it since I started playing today, actually. But I'm getting more and more disillusioned with it. Yeah, like, it's just not, it's an in the moment to moment story and moments. They're going, okay, Colgate's cute. Colgate's saying some right things about, in a general sense, that just doesn't fit the world, the lore, or anything. And that is really grinding on my gears. As much as Chapter 1 was a mess, this is like a very poorly made cake. It's still a cake. I can tell it's a cake. It's just poorly made. The layers are all messed up. And they're telling me it's the best thing ever. And I keep looking at them going, really? 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 Just because you, like, kind of managed to, like, cake shape it, doesn't mean it's a good cake. Death is one of many possibilities, certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten what the Order wants to us. So here's the thing. If you wanted to be forgotten, and the Order doesn't care about the outside world, let's say they're an isolated island nation that doesn't want to have any interference, why kill them in such a openly crazy way? Why not actually just let them go? Why not have the, like, you are being bad, we're taking you to another city, and we drop them off in another, like, city. So there's, like, expat communities from Renacetia or whatever, and they all live outside, and they're all like, oh, I fucking hate the church, they threw me out. Or like, oh, I love the church, I was, like, bad, and I love my God, but I did something wrong, I was a heretic, I don't know why, but, and there's expat communities outside. Because why would they care? Why would they care if they're just an isolated insular nation? And that's why I was like, maybe they need to kill them for, like, some sort of dark ritual. But no, they just kill them for fun. They just kill them because, yeah, gotta make sure. They want to erase all trace of association and grind us and dust and dragons and will fight to the time. But they did such a terrible job of it! Stop getting involved in the story, guys. You're actually halfway interesting characters. Whenever you start talking about the main quest, I start getting sick. Like, I like some of these characters. I was saying Zanny's nice. Brant's a meme. But, like, they're just in, like, such a world. I mean, it's not as bad as fucking, the blue girl, the shorekeeper, who's, like, written the worst thing you could ever imagine. Oh my god, balloons! Oh shit, he's flying. Oh my god, the old man is playing up. Nice balloons. Okay, you know, you actually would need a lot of balloons to make you fly. So wait, he decided to do that in the 10 seconds that I started talking to him? I guess he's got hammer space and like, just emergency balloons. Oh, okay. Maybe you shouldn't have, like, put your, like... What are you talking about? If the whole place looks like it'd be in trouble if it really is. If he just dies? That would be funny. Colgate. What happened? Why is the tips of her hair, like, randomly green in here? Okay, they're just teaching me, like, a puzzle thing, probably. Oh, yeah, it's a forced interaction event, what they're telling me. Alright, let me go talk to people. I have to talk to people. I mean, like, visually. Damn, look at that girl. Oh, like, wait, look, is that the same fucking girl? That's a bit... Oh, come on. I mean, I shouldn't expect too much. Zenless has really good, small characters, but, like... What have we got here? Says, like, lady... I do like the outfits, I guess. But they're like a whole city. Yeah, like, they're a whole city of people. Was that hookler? Oh. For a second, I thought they had hooklers, and I was like, that's actually kind of cool. Hello, sir. Give me your balloon part. Can I borrow some parts? I'm not even going to talk to you. So you got to convince me to want to care, you know? Like, you got to make me actually want to give a damn. Some art stuff. Like, for example, if you're trying to show me, like, the variant of a city where there's artists, and, like, there's, like, artists who want to express themselves, that's great. Now, and, like, don't want to be, like, pushed in by, like, heavy laws and agreements. Why not have, the moment I show up in Linacida, there's, like, an evolving fucking list of laws. Imagine this. There's, like, a law, like a giant fucking thing that has, like, laws that are constantly being updated. And it's filled with aging scrolls by the Order. And they're all, like, insane shit written by someone who's, like, clearly quite vicious. Like, they're like, yeah, like, oh my god, yeah, like, you shouldn't do this. Like, you're fucking laughing in the street is bad. That kind of shit. Even if it's over the top and silly, that would make sense for the kind of place, you know, we're building. But they don't. I mean, this city looks like it's an okay build for the idea of what it's going for. It's just that but the other city, the main city and the main world isn't fitting that. Alright, now we're gonna sing. Are they gonna do a shanty? Yeah, they're doing a shanty. Yeah. Bonk. Bonk. This is silly, but okay. Sure. Sure. Like, you can have silly events like this. It's not the worst in the world. I feel like I'm playing, like a Mario game. Oh my god, it's falling directly on him. Carletta? Oh, wow! Once again, you're just doing aura farming. Why would she? Because Carletta's great. She's cute. And also, she makes no sense because she acts like a crazy person in the plot. Because the plot is written by, not a crazy person. It's written by a person who never played a good game in their life. You know, I think he should try and hit it on her. That'd be cute. See, like, they'll never let this happen, but I would have written it. I would have written the old man to be way more, like, eccentric. And like, because, like, he's already eccentric, but he doesn't act like, weird. It felt, like, stilted, you know? I would have made him be, like, way more crazy and over the top. And then, like, I don't know why we were obsessed with saving him like that. But, like, when he does get saved, what he should do is he should come over and say, "Oh, you've saved me. My love goes out," like, you know, something like he starts hitting on her. That'd have been great. But then never let something like that happen because, you know, it might imply that someone else could get with the anime girl rather than you. Which, again, is a negative element of the gacha comment. It's like they're afraid of elements. There are gacha elements in these modern gay gachas where they're scared of something. You're never going to see Colgate express that she has a crush on a boy in the city. We're never going to see Brant telling us about his children. Not that I say I want those things specifically to happen, but they're an example of elements that will not be touched on for certain characters and certain stories. And that's fine. I'm here to live with these things. I understand the realities of your whales and your need for having characters who are husbands or waifus or anything even adjacent to those things to always focus on the main character rather than their own lives. But these things become sharper negatives when elements that usually a gacha should be better at fall apart. How's family going from... Oh my god, all is planned! Oh, okay, so it's over? We win? So, oh yeah, the uncle was rescued. So the whole point of her just... Oh my fucking god. So they set up... Oh, hey there, man. So, listen here. They set up Caroletta. They set up Caroletta's whole thing as we're working together to uncover this scary scheme, and she's shocked to learn all these secrets, and they take her uncle in hostage, and she has to pretend to attack us so we can escape because she doesn't want her uncle to be killed by the Order's evil conspiracy. Oh my god. And then we just reveal that she was all as planned, and by the way, the uncle's now rescued, and like her grandfather has like solved everything. What? The actual fuck? Like, who the hell is writing this? It just feels so fucking stupid. Ah. That's what I say. You've always been helping me with her without my knowing. See, they try to set her up as like, oh yes, she was secretly speaking to you and helping you through the dark city where the Order doesn't control everything and you need to watch your way. But like, no, she's just a schizo who occasionally showed up to say hello. Everything's spooky. And I'm like, no, it's not. I enjoyed the pizza and pasta at the open air fucking restaurant. Everyone looks pretty fucking happy in the city. Nothing bad's happening, really. It's just a bad fucking writing is happening. I kind of wish it... Look at this. Look at this. That lean forward, that cute look in her face. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And she has the story presence of a rock. Because, like, they're designing her around her being a cute waifu who you want to be tempted by. And I'm looking at this and I'm going, I don't fucking care, because the story is just so nonsensical. Okay, not nonsensical. Nothing's set up. It's just rushing through moments to get to... It's almost like the artist said, hey, guys, story guys, I would like Caroletta to betray them, so it's a really cool scene. And then I want her to also have, like, a moment where she looks really cute, and she's, like, bending forward, like, ooh. Can we just do that? Like, how to get there? I don't know, just do it. You know? Why the hell is my... Oh, God, my fucking auto mod just goes too far. Why just leave it on? Because I actually get a lot of people who randomly start screaming about random bullshit I don't care about. I mean, it happens all the time. Oh, you watched like 4 episodes of Hellsing, also 6 episodes of Trigun, but Hellsing was 40 minutes per episode, so it was more like 8 episodes. Well, yeah, Hellsing Ultimate is an OVA series. OVA series are types of series that were released as scheduled single episodes randomly. Well, not randomly, but they're not like in a series. They weren't like all released at once. So you should consider them sort of like semi-movies that were finished, and when they were finished, they released them. They didn't just like rush it out for a series or whatever. I love saying random bullshit. It is what it is, I suppose. But yeah, Hellsing Ultimate, yeah, if you like it, you'll probably know if you like it by now. Trigun's great. But you know, here's the thing with Trigun. As much as I like Trigun, I don't remember getting that well into the first Trigun I watched. But it was a long time ago I watched it, and I was quite young, so I might have just, like, not understood what I was watching. I think it's worth a rewatch for myself, to be honest. It was pretty good. I will finish it. Yeah, I figured. I told you. Literally, it's just, I say something, you should watch it, and it's probably good. Like unironically. Even shit that you might not really expect to like, maybe if you're not into the, like, if you've watched enough anime, and you said you watched 150 anime, I think it was, which is, you know, it's low for someone who's like in the crazy scene like I am, but it is definitely to the point where you should be getting to that, you know, I can't just watch slop and love slop for the sake of having, like, you know, some elements that are similar. Like, I love Overwatch, so I'll watch anything with a skeleton in it, and I suddenly love it. You know, shit like that. Which people do, but eventually they reach a point where they're like, I want my story to be better. I got mixed it was pretty, but I got a feelings to rewatch Sanke. Hey, go ahead. Some people fucking love their original shows that they love so much that they rewatch it. I do as well. There are shows out there that when I was younger and when I was older, I just rewatched them to death because I fucking love them. You know, I'll forgive this entire game if they have a extended 40-minute sex scene with Caroletta. So the order, no. I don't feel like I share an uncommon earlier. The order has been undermining the family in the guise of doctrines, alien, and manipulation. Again, you're just telling me things. Oh, they're true. They're alliance with Fractus. You know, you know what it feels like? Similar to Chapter 1, they set their sights on being bigger than they could be, and they just didn't have the skill to live up to it. I watched Young Sheldon 7 times. I think you should kill yourself. I mean, no, wait. I mean, Twitch. No, don't tell me. No. Twitch, no. I meant in Minecraft. I was talking about the game. It was a game thing. Yep. Concluded in the heavens, but yeah, it's very clear that the Order knows something. The city was around my mist, ghosts roamed the streets, and... See, okay. I don't even care. So here's the problem. Sort out the clues, sort out the clues, sort out the clues. See? I just don't care. Right? What's wrong with Young Sheldon? What's right with it? You know, that's fair. I've already figured out their schemes. You know what? I figured out their schemes. It's a bad writing. Wow, they're going to recreate the big disaster. Wow. Why is stop? What's their motive? Is there a reason the order has to let the... It clearly has the option of not reviving it, yeah. Yeah, perfect. So okay, all right. So now you're telling me that they're desperate to gain faith again, or something. But now you're also telling me primarily that they have super control over the city to the point where they can throw people out and spend massive oceans of currency on boats to send 12 dudes to their death. Like, these two things can't be true at the same time. Oh, wow. So they're forced to... That doesn't make sense either. Let's consider if the carnival proceeds unhindered, how it affect the order. Oh, God. I mean... In their mind, it will lead to, like, their legitimacy being questioned if someone talks to the god and figures out that they're doing stuff wrong. That would be one thing. If we consider them a cult, if they're truly a cult, they don't want someone to talk to God because that'll do something wrong. Another item, if they go through the thing, it may be like the Holy Maiden thing, which, you know, they're scared the god will affect them in a negative way and remove their power. And that's assuming that they're a normal thing. If they're a cult of the other god or a cult of an evil god, then obviously they don't want it to work out. So they want to show more danger or whatever, and then just use that as like a bound to put their power. But it doesn't make any sense because none of this is established. Like, oh, the cult, the faith is fading? Oh, wow. Why aren't you showing me that? Why didn't I see like some sort of faith-based like magic failing? Could you imagine if the city had like faith magic? And, like, now there's something going wrong where, like, the order is scrambling, trying to get people to fall into faith. And, like, maybe hedonism or, like, you know, the other families who are, like, you know, more criminal and stuff are spreading this ideal of, like, let's go out of here. But, like, the faith in the city is falling. And the cult or, like, the church isn't reacting and just evil. They're desperate because they think their God is, like... They're people leaving their god and their god will die, and they think all of the horrible things in their you know, their revelations type shit is going to happen, and their response to that is to fake a horrible thing to try and bring back faith. Maybe I could see it kind of happening, but like nothing of this is set up. It's just slapped together. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's just they're just evil for the sake of being evil. You helped us thrush. Well, did I? You're the big old whale. You're not one to act passively or... I'm kind of... Why do you say that? Legitimately, why do you say that? Like, legitimately? I have just been dragged along by everyone saying something else. At no point in this story did I feel like I had agency. So win Laurel, you might have a chance to talk to Sentinel. You want me to join? You want me to stop the troops? Yeah. If the divine truly exists, they wish to see people living. Of course they know the divine exists! Oh my god, they know the divine exists because they're one of their dudes, that old man literally talked to him. The god exists. Why is Brant not actually religious here? Like, let me throw that out here. Brant knows the god exists. Why does he not have a faith of like, I believe in the god and like, you know, I think he's there, but I can't help but question it. Why does it let this happen? And why does the order act the way it does? And like, maybe there's a crisis of faith there a little bit, maybe. Or if you wanted to steer him away from it, just simply say, yeah, God exists. I know and I believe it. However, whatever's going on with the order, that's fucked up. You need a hug, man? Man, I need a fucking drink. I need a fucking drink. Yeah, freedom, future choosing. The families of the free. Oh wow! The only in a free and fair society, no market swipe. Note, they are bankers. They are bankers who would benefit from having an open society with the greater world to make more money. They are also a criminal enterprise that use force to get their way. Like, Carletta, you're literally a fucking criminal. There seems no other way. At this point, I'm just trying to say the mean. If there was a mean option, I want to say it. Oh, wow, they're using their bend forward cute mode again. You know, it would be kind of nice if they revealed that Caroletta was actually manipulating you. Like she is, but like a real manipulation. Not in the anime sense of she's just fallen in love with you and she's like, you're so perfect, Rover. Oh. Yeah, what's our plan, bro? Yeah. We'll do a turn. So we're... So... I'm not for just give me your fucking guidance. Tell me what to do. Yeah, I need a chance to know our methods. Yep, sure. Let's go to the stage, bros. God, I'm losing more and more and more and like... Go away, Carletta. You're hot. You're really hot. Why did you have to be in such a terrible fucking story? It's not terrible. I keep thinking about chapter 1 and remembering that this is 1,000 times better. Decides to conquer the galaxy and become the... See, if I was playing through this and I was killing, like, taking over cities and becoming, like, you know, like a conqueror, like I was Alexander the Great maxing, I'd probably really like it. It would be bold. It would be a bold take to make the waifu of a gacha the cult leader or avatar of the evil god just manipulating you. It would be bold and amazingly good. If they... Okay, at this point, even if they did that, I'd still be upset. But if Carolata turned out to be manipulating us all to gain power, I'd be like, all right, I'm interested. I'm interested. You've raised the stakes in an interesting way. How do I, the main character, react to Caroletta, the girl who's really hot and I seemingly like as a character in the story? How do I react to that? Do I go on the save her and say, no, you don't have to be like this, Caroletta? Or is it a situation of Caroletta is literally an insane yandere and this is about to become an entirely different type of story? And either way, I'd probably be interested. Problem is, they never do anything like that. The kingdom attacked. Monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the monsters' quest to defeat. So, a classic adventure story. God, if they did a classic adventure story, I'd probably be enjoying myself more than this absolute dog's breakfast. Good people have wishes fulfilled. Heroes appear at the time of crisis. Justice triumphs of united friends around. Oh, are they just telling me about a story I don't give a fuck about? Because that's what it sounds like. This is a blessed day. A universal story. Wow. Wow. Such an interesting story. Our friendship is undefeatable. And big evil that is just so evil, guys. Trust me, they're just the worst. Ugh. To me, the world's a stage. Much I combat coordinate movements, start thinking. I'm getting you're very skilled and capable. We don't have do's and don'ts. Just relax. Let's practice it. Yeah, whatever. I just don't care. I legitimately just don't care. Wow, I've got to rehearse my lines. Let's do a rehearsal for the stupidest fucking bullshit. Yeah, they're gonna try and terrorist attack something. So I just gotta press me. I just gotta make a meme adventure. Maybe this would have been fine as chapter 1. But even then, I think I would have forgiven it. They're trying to, like, have fun and be silly here, but I just can't get over how bad the story is becoming. Why did they have music for this, and they didn't have music for the intense parts earlier? If we start kissing here, that might be worth it. See, look at it. All they care about is giving these cute fucking shots of Caroletta and being like, look at those bedroom eyes, guys. Look at those bedroom eyes. I don't even know what that was about. This is... What? Yeah, just press it. Whatever. I'm so uninterested. It's just... Okay, it's cute. But that's all it is. If I cared about these characters, maybe. But I don't. I don't care about her. Because she's written in the plot that is so trash. So here we are having this romantic moment where she's smiling at me with those eyes that say, later on I'm going to ravish you. And it's just so fucking pointless. Wow. Wow, look guys, they spent all that effort to this. At least someone really liked her in the dev room. They wanted to really fuck this one girl. Great. Great. Great! Could I have had a story where all this mattered? Yeah, it was a romantic flair. Oh, I'll just say that one because it's kind of cute. That's all I got. See, if she was manipulating me, this would be better. Like, let's do it again. Let's imagine a better story. Let's say Caroletta... Let's say, like, we fixed up other things, but Caroletta positions herself as someone we can rely on. Let's say that, like, the betrayal thing kind of happens, but in a different way. Maybe she looks like she saved us from something. Like, she sets up things and we have these moments of romantic tension. She builds into them. Instead of having this just be like, oh, look at these bedroom eyes, she blushes. Like, how much more romantic would you get into this? If in the moment, like, the cool and calm Caroletta, when she gets close to each other's face, she, like, gets a red blush on her face and she looks away and she goes, oh, like, we could be pulled into a romantic tension here and then snap. she's actually manipulating us, and this has all been an act. And maybe she does like us, but she's like, yeah, but I'm still using you. But it would be so much more fun. It'd be a great twist. But no, everything has to be kind of so fucking sloppily made in the most quickest, it's evil, you gotta act in the play because, you know, I just wanted, because you see this play thing, this cute little dance, that tells me something. A fucking artist or a person up top said, can we have this in the game? I just wanted because it's cute and I think I'll buy him. Yeah. Then the writer goes, but how do we get, I don't know, just make that be an underground place with like a fucking stage. I don't know, just do it. Just do it. One writer trying desperately to have nice scenes with Caroletta while the rest of the team made the rest. Yeah. Streamer yells at chat. I'm not yelling at you guys unless you're enjoying it and you're the scum that is forcing these. If you're spending money on Weathering Waves, it's your fault. If you are supporting this economically, this is your fault. It's your fault. Like, threaten them. Like, if you're a whale of Weathering Waves, I would have said, please stop and just start sending them threatening letters that you'll never send them another $12.50 because they need to lock the fuck in. What essential item? Dragon dildo? Well, pick my. Is it a dragon dildo? Ooh, she's gonna show me in our private recital. We gotta practice together, you see. By the way, technically my character is manipulating and grooming all of these girls that fall in love with them, because I'm literally a million-year-old god. See, look, guys, I'm back in the city. See this soldier? They should kill me. Now, I'm not worried about that now, and if it had been a good story outside this, I wouldn't have cared about this. Like, if like this, they have like part of the story where it's saying, you can't be in the city guards are gonna kill you. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care being back here if the story was good. I'd be like, I just accept that during the plot I'm over there, and this is like, just, you know, I've still got to be over here for certain elements of the early story. I don't care. You don't have to establish that. Can I jump in the bathtub? Damn it, I can't. Oh, hi, Carolata. We're just in the city. Man, what even matters? Isn't the city supposed to be preparing for the... This is the masked lady. Great. That's true, we're yelling together. I mean, I guess you guys might be yelling. I can't tell. I can't hear you. Unfortunately, I'm not. Wow, tomorrow's Carnivale? City doesn't even feel like it's gonna be Carnivale. And like, would it take that long to give a guy like, let's say one dude has 20 minutes. Hey man, add some like people preparing for the carnival in the city. That's nice. So cool, Marcella. Yeah, the designs you can like, yeah, we can talk well about designs. Like, let's be honest here. The designs are very nice. Invisible girl with mask. Caroletta being like this extremely hot kind of shortish girl who's like looks a little teasing, has like those eyes, like she's hot as fuck, guys. It's just they use her terribly. See, here's the thing. Wow, we're getting a gift. Now, this is the part where you reveal the mask that she gives to us is like a fucked up part of a ritual, and we're about to like get in like in a shitty situation. Yeah, I just don't care. Yeah, she's just talking. Yeah. Oh, she's saying. Okay, they're trying to do it like so. They're trying to do romance. Basically, the mask thing said, "Oh, that's why you told me to do the best thing possible." Bitch, we met fucking Carolata like legitimately like a week ago, less than. And on top of that, like, okay, I accept and would accept her undying love for me here that is developed if they had like better story. Because remember, a good story makes you look over these minor things. Minor elements like, oh, the music didn't start here. Oh, like, that's a bit weird. They could have improved, like, the visuals for this. Like, why is the old man like this? Like, what the fuck is that? That's a bit silly. It's a bit bad visual. Those things get smoothed over if you make a generally good story. And yet they haven't made a good story. So every fucking little mistake they make is, like, grinding into my back like someone's, like, stabbing me with a fucking knife. Oh my god, I got a mask. Okay, they're just, oh, please, oh, I'm a little shy. Gift is, they happen to be hiring. What? You can't say, okay. So look what she's saying here, and they can't be both, right? The Montanelli family shares its wealth and opportunities freely. So she was saying this before as well. She was saying, but, so remember, they are a crime banking family. This is the equivalent of the Rothschilds saying, we give money to the poor. This is the equivalent of like a high level, extremely wealthy family basically saying, we are just so kind. We're so kind. Me and Melinda Gates be like, yes, I am one of them. I'm one of the true people. And then follows it up with, this is also a cutthroat game of power and fortune. The only way, okay, it's either a cutthroat game of power and fortune, or you are a kind group of people that give out money and like help the downtrodden. You cannot be both. It would be bold and hot if the mask control. It would be really hot. Unironically, it would be fun and hot. Like, it would be fun and hot in a bitter way, but more importantly, it would add a spark of interest for this otherwise absolutely boring ass story. I'd also probably complain though, because I'm like, wow, so she's manipulating me the whole time. There's probably elements of this. I'm like, they could have done a better job of that. Like some of this is a bit, like they could have played up the romance a little more. They're kind of throwing it in here at the end, you know. They are like the Borgia. I don't know. Fuck, my brain doesn't. Yeah, whatever. Oh. Yeah, so let's walk through the town that is... Guys, remember, we're on a date walk in the town, right? We're walking on a date in this town. Note, this town is a authoritarian hellhole. Authoritarian hellhole where the church is controlling everything. Can't you see all of the dark control of their power? Look at this place. They're suffering people. The horrors. Can't you see? Oh, by the way, I was walking there, literally at the slowest pace possible, still managed to cut off the line. There was a time where currents swept us in the jaws of uncharted waters, where umbrellas unweighted with weathering. Weathering! Oh my god! Such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem, the shores themselves. Really? Bringing up Black Shores? Oh yeah, they did have a relationship. I don't care. Wow! You sent the troop to pick me up. You sent the invitation. Wow! Oh, the big reveal. You were actually guiding me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. What's in it for the family? You seem more than just a free market. I wish. See, like, no. I would rather they were ominous. The game is still fucking bad. I mean, it's not as bad as Chapter 1, but it's slowly driving me insane with its, like, insane plot twists of... By the way, you know this date that's happening right now here, Val? this date in the middle of the city, it's in the middle of a hellish, authoritarian, theocratic state written by harsh taskmasters and controlled from the shadows and from the open by powerful cults. By the way, don't ignore the children playing and happily laughing in the city square. This is really an angry place. This is definitely 1984, despite the fact that we have lovely piano music and nothing bad is actually happening at all. Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it? God, it's so fucking bad. How did people say this was an improvement? How did people honestly sit down and say, yeah, chapter 2's really good? No, chapter 2 is bad. Chapter 1 is an atrocious crime against humanity, and the devs and the writers need to be checked for like brain cancer. This is just shit. They want to have their cake and fuck it too. Yes. They want to have their cake and fuck it too. Yes. God, this is... Why do gacha games have such bad writers? What the fuck? It's not that hard. For years, people made good stories, even simple stories. Back in the day, we'd complain the stories were just a little too simple. We'd complain that maybe the stories weren't super exciting. Like really kind of vague, boring fucking complaints of like, man, maybe like the explosion could have been bigger. Like, yeah, I guess. Well, life was alright, but you know, it's just bigger bang. Like, what we didn't even know how good we had it back then. We fucking had a great chat. Holy shit. We were living it large and didn't realize it. This is why the West gets fucked up so much. We are so far beyond the living in the peasant trash slop that is like the middle age, the medieval ages. And we're sitting here like we're in a world where I can fucking watch fucking shit on the TV. I can literally just order food and I won't starve, die of cholera, or just have to hope that I'm the one who survives out of my fucking 15 siblings. And I'm complaining constantly about that. We complain constantly about our lives despite being over that. That's the equivalent of us right now. But like in the reverse. What the fuck happened? God. Why can't they be evil? Why can't the church be the church be like a truly evil group and I have to hold hands with another semi-evil group? Why can't Kara let his family be actually questionable, ethically questioned? Why can't Kara let his family be unironically a mafia family and not just a fucking vibe of a mafia family? Why can't they be the Rothschilds but sexy? Why can't this be sexy Kara-letta Rothschild who actually likes me but is also a vicious capitalist who goes around undermining people, suing people into the ground and stealing their money with the loopholes and being like evil and sending people to like influence them? Why can't I have to hold hands with her because otherwise the alternative is just that evil? Why can't we have that world? Why can't I have that story? Why do I have to live through this slop written for 6-year-olds? Oh, no, here's the worst part. They have so many complicated elements that this is just vibing. It's a vibe-based story. Was this written for, like, I'm gonna say, like, 12-year-olds, but not like an intelligent 12-year-old. Like a 12-year-old that's like, oh my god, look at the pretty colors. If this was your first gacha ever, holy shit, I feel bad for you. You might imagine that they're all this shit. But at least there's only up. Why not play a good game? Because I've played all the good games. There are good games, and I played Blue Shift the other day and enjoyed it. I play good games. But man, am I asking for too much? Chad, you don't understand, I have to rage. I guess. You know, maybe they were forced to use LMM slop, but the waifu just be flawlessly nice, no edge, no depth. Yeah. The waifu's just, they can't have any edge or depth. She has to be perfect. All of the bad shit, no, there's no bad shit. Cara Wade is a perfect waifu. She would never, like, go over to influence someone for protection money. She would never use her overwhelming wealth and family connections to do shit like that. No, no. By the way, the fact that she has to kill people in her family or act as their executioner, why would that happen? Legitimately, think about this. Why would a family need an executioner? And why is she so boring, despite that? Like, think about it. They had the chance to have this girl, who is considered the executioner for traitors and people in the family business. And she's trying to convince us to know we're actually a bunch of, like, really nice capitalists who would never hurt a fly. We also run all the banking. Don't question it. Like, I would have liked it if you had an actual ulterior motive. I would have liked it if you just said, yes, most of my family actually just want to expand out because we want to make more financial connections. We want more money. We want to see, yeah, we're interested in the outside world. Some of us are interested in, like, adventure and stuff, but many of us just see it as a good investment. And while I see it personally as opening up the city to the world as a net good, as something that we can all benefit from, I can't deny that my family is really just eyeing dollar signs. Why couldn't it be that? Why do they have to be a perfect Rothschilds? Why can't they be evil mafia? At least a little. Just a little bit of flaw in there. Just a little bit. Not much. She would never put a collar around your neck and put a mind control mask on you, so what's the point? Face. Maybe she will. Maybe she will, and I'll take back, like, 30% of this, because everything else has been so sloppily done. Legend has it when people first arrived here, the first beacon of Genesis Nexus here welcoming them. See, like, yeah. I don't care. Like, oh, so now she's saying heresy, like, oh, we don't believe in the Sentinel. I know that the Sentinels aren't technically gods, just for reference here. The Sentinels are closer to demigods or demi-being, like, a high level beings. They're more like akin to like Shinto gods as opposed to overpowering things. So technically they're right in saying that, you know, the people questioning its godhood, but they're still like an overwhelming power that serve the thing. I don't see why a religion wouldn't string up from something like this. Almost every country would. Even the past country, the one with like the future seeing thing, basically treats their god, their one as a god, even though they're just like shitty China ripoff where they're all like, wow, we've got the perfect technology. Jade technology overtakes everything. Jade power #1. I'm sorry, I do like the Chinese cities. It's just that they're so fucking perfect all the time. It's so fucking stupid. It would be funny if they just made like a perfect China and everything else was like super awful. That would at least be funny. Who built it? Oh my god, I don't care. See, like, look. So this is what they're saying. They're trying to make this is the part where you might be questioning your waifu's motives, but don't worry, everything she does is perfect. She never does anything wrong. By the way, girls don't poop or go to the toilet either. They're just cute and perfect, and nothing gross ever happens. Like, oh my god, that's what I'm seeing. Fuck you, god. Oh. You know what? Are you trying to rule? What are you talking about? You just talked about renouncing your faith. You don't want to rule the entity? That's stupid. You know what? This would be interesting. You know what I would write here? This is what I would write here. This is what I would do here. So Kara Leda, like assuming everything else is written better. Kara Leda is asked, do you want to rule the city? Kara Leda would say, really, I personally wouldn't want us to rule the city. ruling the city, I would prefer us all to live in a connection of harmony and just everyone just has their peace and all work together and that. But the world isn't like that. And more often than not, the people who get up to the top are people who are ambitious. The people on the city council, or the people who are ruling and making decisions, they don't get there because they seek harmony with each other. So while I don't want us to live in a world where we have to rule, I do. I like to believe that we will take control and we will enforce a world that will allow everyone to have their freedom by ensuring that no one will stand and trample them. And then you could say something like, but what if that all works out? What about your family? Won't you become the one that starts forcing your rules? What if the banking system suddenly starts changing rules so that they all sit with you? This is where she nods and says, you're right. But that's why I exist as the executioner. And I won't let that happen. That would be... How much more fun would that be? How much better would that be, guys? How much better would my idea be? Are you not entertained by even the concept of it? God, I'm upset. Yeah, whatever the fuck she was talking about the blessed maiden. Oh wow, look. Remember the blessed maiden that in Act 2 she said, who's the blessed maiden? That's not right. I don't know this blessed maiden. We are now randomly changing the plot so she knows about it. It's always here. By the way, she's always had this story. Yep. Don't worry. Don't question it. Sneaks past the guard and she drinks the wine. Oh my god. Perhaps intoxicating wine or simply her lack of experience with spirits. She found herself quite drunk. So a cute elf girl drinks a bunch of wine and gets drunk. Cool. Swaying off it, she ascended the ground ceremony, lifted a threadbare dress and began a rather ungainly dance. I like the idea of like cute girl drinking a bunch of wine, elf girl drinking a bunch of wine. That's fun. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk song, dodging guards and weaving through the crowd in surprising agility. See, look at this. They're showing the church as just endlessly evil. And while this would work in one way, they haven't committed to the bit. Why can't the church be like a mix of both? I would have liked, because we've literally got a character who's clearly like the maiden, who's going to become the maiden, who like leads us all to the future and stuff. We've already got that other girl whose name I've forgotten. But like, they don't bother showing that side of the church. They just want them to be evil group A that everyone hates. And I'm just like, I don't care. The solemn ceremony into a wild parade. Oh. It's so... She was in prison. So like the church is being shown as like you know, a church, like most faiths, every faith has like these darker time periods. But like the way they're talking about this, they're like, yeah, it happened yesterday. No, it happened like 10 years ago, guys. Man. Say, they're saying here, like the idea being like, oh look, the cute girl having fun, that's what the Sentinel wants, and then the religion like, no, be chastity, no, everything should be like, you know, yeah, bad. It's like the straw man existence of like a extreme religious person. Like this is like a straw man faith story. I'm not religious, for the record here. I fucking not very religious at all. But like this is like so pathetically written, visually beautiful, but it's so pathetically written. And then even if it is a simple evil church story, They've done a terrible job of showing it. Like, why do you have the church wearing these nice blue outfits? You know what? Just go all the way. Have them wearing, like, long-beaked black robes. And have all their soldier guys have, like, fucking, like, hoods and, like, veils. And, like, give their fucking, have, like, people praying before for like, a dark altar where, like, some sort of horrifying amalgamation monster exists. Or like, you know, or them like a girl, like some young girl was like seen like having fun and laughing during a ceremony, and then they put her inside like a cage, and they're like slowly lowering it down into a vat of acid while they all pray around it. And she's like screaming, and they all like say, "You are a heretic. You are with this. You will be saved in the acid of purification." Like, just go all the way. Just go all the fucking way. But they just won't. Just go all the way. I'm just losing it. I'm just losing it. Man, what the fuck happened? I played Zenless Zone Zero on stream. I didn't get this much. Like, sure, last chapter I got a little bit heated on. But like, fuck me. I believe this. No. You know, I'm just gonna say this because why not? Why not? Just side with the faith. So now you're just saying, so you're telling me that you believe in your faith, yet simultaneously you're saying, oh yeah, the faith only exists to keep everyone together. God, correlator, go to our atheism. They're waiting for you. I can't believe I'm kind of on side of the church. You know what? I'm kind of on the side of the church because everything else is written so poorly. You know what? Church, kill everyone. Just kill everyone. You know, just be evil. You know what? Just really embrace it. At least that would be fun. I'm just looking for fun at this point. Give me some B-movie schlock. They just say, oh wow, the city is acting out as a play. Ugh. Wow, guys. Liberation is the present. Integration was the past. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. This is so fucking written. Or a proper critique of organized religion. Instead of everything being nice and the church being like a mustache-twirling Reddit atheist. Yeah. Okay. Either you have a church. You're making an evil church. Let's accept that you're having an evil church. There are variations on evil church we can talk about, but there is so fucking many things we could do better. We could have a church that is that is stuck in its ways, not able to progress to the new world, fearful of change, and in that change, people who shouldn't have been put in power take power. We could have a world where there is like those, you know, there's the ministry on the ground who are helping the poor and like, you know, giving food to people and being like, oh, I want to help out people. And we can have the upper groups that are just like losing themselves as they like desperately go through this like crisis within their own thing. Or we could have a church that is completely lost itself to infighting. We could have a church that is pulling itself at the seams, and in this pulling it out, they become more and more extreme in their positions. We could have people who are want everyone who's a heretic should be shot. We should have we have another part of the church that's going that's almost forced against that so much that they're even going to their own other extreme of something. You know, similar to your freedom lovers or not freedom lovers. So you got like your authoritarians versus your people who go too far in the opposite direction. Maybe even give the church a position that makes sense. Maybe make it that in this world, faith is real. Faith has magic. Faith is doing something. Maybe there's like barriers that keep like they have the echoes in the city, right? Maybe the echoes in the city are indirectly fueled by faith, and the breakdown of faith as the borders open, people lose their faith, is leading to the city's technology breaking down. The echoes are going crazy. They're attacking and hurting and killing people. The church is terrified. So what they first started doing, they start kicking out heretics. They start, and because they're desperate, they don't know what to do. So they start just going, okay, if you don't believe, we're kicking you out. We people who are not believing, who are losing their faith, are spreading it like a virus, and that's hurting our technology. People will die. The barrier defecting the village will fall, and we're all going to fucking die. So they turn to desperate measures where they start lying. They start being authoritarian. We could have a complicated, interesting idea or critique of an organized religion if that's what you want to go down. But they just don't bother. They go with the lowest common denominator, and then they take that lowest common fucking denominator, and they don't even do that well. If this was like a true-on, full-on R-atheist meme, we could have made this so much more interesting. We could have made them the mustache-twirling villains, and I would have been at least having fun. I don't care. No, none of this makes sense. Wow, it's all that freedom, is it? Wow, that would be great if you showed me that. The Horde is too intended. They're ready to erode very fast. No, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very fast. That's so stupid. It's so stupid. At the very least, say something like, wouldn't this be nice? No, look, you say they live in fear of punishment, of hedonism and all that. There is a fucking giant tail thing with like a muscly man thing spinning in a giant, beautiful city with like fucking open air restaurants. There's no fucking slum. There's happiness everywhere. Beautiful water fountains. And you are telling me this is a fucking authoritarian religious hellhole? What the hell is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with these writers? Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm losing. I'm crashing out. I'm crashing the fuck out, man. I'm fucking crashing out. I'm sorry. Like, I know you guys didn't show up just to like, you probably showed up, oh, well, the ones who played the game. But I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind about how badly written this is. I still have to keep throwing in there, better than chapter 1. But man, it's a dog shit that is like fucking smeared on the ground and someone points at and says, this is art, is better written than chapter 1. I think you should try to get through here faster to whatever money shot they have for or play another game. You're probably right. Yeah. Yeah, all church is evil. Freedom, cage, absurd. Fear and ignorance are the enemy. This is so our atheism right now. Like, oh God, everyone had their bad atheist phase, but I can't believe the China. Well, I suppose that's the expect from the fucking Chinese, maybe. For freedom is nature, our future is. I'll stick to. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Wow, Caroletta, I believe in your things, even though you're stupid, because you're written stupidly. Cancel that hug therapy? Yeah, maybe. You know, this would have been all forgiven if you said, instead of good night, may your dreams be sweet, you could have said, good night, Rover. Would you perhaps like to go to my bed with me? And then we had a fade to black as they walk towards a hotel. I'd be like, yeah, sure, 100%, 10 out of 10. We won. Boys, I forgive them all. Oh, yeah, yeah, she's just gonna, whatever. I don't give a fuck about you. Wow, another story. Concierge, what's up? You start a long quest line. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to bed. Yeah. Wow. Your body aches, you sink into a soft bed. By the way, I'm sinking into the soft bed. Fugitive, by the way. I'm actually a fugitive. Actually fugitive, guys. But don't worry. I can just do whatever I want. All right, so they've tried to change the city. Let me have a look. What have they added? Nothing? Black screen? Oh. Am I crashing? Am I crashing? Oh, no. Remember, guys, this is a authoritarian shithole controlled by evil people. Remember all this? Evil cage that's holding them back. Yep, remember, guys. Remember, like, this is like an evil place. All sorts of... Look how vicious they are doing their puppetry. Oh, God. Look at them with their open-air restaurants and safe streets and clean walkways. God, what evil have they done? Yeah, let's go talk to the girl who's clearly going to become the new goddess, and Zani, who's like, hey Zani, can we get a drink? I fucking need a drink, Zani. Zani, I need like fucking 10 drinks. Can I, Zani, can I just do cocaine off your ass? I know this is like a big ask, but like, please, I need something to like get my brain back. Oh. You know, is there like technology actually all like echoes? Therefore, like that fucking oven is literally just a giant monster. It's kind of funny. Hey, so why not join me for celebration? Yeah, I guess she's... Oh, they already know. I see, I'd prefer she didn't know anything. I would prefer she responded to me with like, I don't know what you're doing with Carlotta, but like after that, we'll go get some drinks and get smashed, man. Well, you sure know what you want. Fuck, I'm not kidding. I mean, like, man, at this point, yeah, like look at that ass, guys. Doing some cocaine off that would be a great idea. I'm just saying, the best we're gonna get out of this game at this point. Oh wow, let's go talk to Phoebe. Well, I don't want to adventure in the city. Fuck off. Hey Phoebe, have you become the god yet? Have you had your crisis of faith, or is like literally nothing changed? He's just sad. I'll take the picture of you. I'd like to capture this moment. I don't think it's ever going to show you through. I'll take a picture for you. The idea of the order being like weirdly distant from the echoes is never really brought up at all. It's like Phoebe just does it occasionally. Alright, where's the... okay. Wow, look at them all. Wow. Wow, so intense. I'm off to bed, take care. Hey man, have a good one. Oh, it's that one random guy that we met for like 10 minutes. Wow, I'm so good at taking photos. I just took a single photo. Why not join us in the celebration? I mean, I'd like to hang out with this cute. The voice lines are crossing over. I mean, I think Phoebe might be the cutest. Like, I mean, Zani's the hottest, but Phoebe might be the cutest here. I think that Colgate's a little bit too like silly and over the top with all of her stuff to be the cutest. But I think Phoebe's like the most traditional idea of cutest with her little squished down face. I have a great idea. Mechploitation gacha, the hottest toxic women to make your waifu. It would be great. Honestly, I think I must admit, I believe that as time goes by, if gachas continue to be popular, we're probably going to see a rush of gachas that eventually try and take the niche that we are in. Because eventually you need to get to a point where your story needs to be prioritized. And I think eventually there will be like a rush of gachas that have like crazy ideas or crazy settings like you're describing. And I think that's probably going to be the future. Aside from technological developments of like, you know, eventually you get your deep dive sort out online technology so you can go into this story yourself, be Rover, and just, you know, like lick fucking the sweat off fucking Phoebe's face. I'm sorry. Alright, Phoebe, you do your thing. I mean, like, you know what? I like you, Phoebe, and Phoebe and Zanny, my favorite characters, because they barely involve themselves in the main plot, despite the fact that they're probably Phoebe's going to be important later. What's up? Yeah, I'm doing interaction. Woo, woo, woo! Look at him dancing. Done. I'm gonna jump in the water. Ah, you can... Wow, I didn't realize it was so deep. That's funny. Wow, wow! This is the thing. Wow, I just don't care. Yep, don't care. Don't care. Oh my god, it's the girl, it's the R Atheists mod right here in the flesh. R Atheist mod, I'm here to say hello. Oh my god, she knows I'm here. All the zooms in the mouth. I mean, it's cute and stuff, but like it's so pathetic at this point. It's quite lively. Yeah, I went through 3 scripted encounters. Wow, this is so great. In our authoritarian religious hellhole. Yep, they're coming. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm tired of all the formalities. Just let it start already. Fuck. No, I don't care. This dance is... I can't dance in a city. I don't feel like dancing in a city. Oh, we got a cutscene. Yep, once again, it's just all about her being cute. The only thing they got right in this is just making her cute. That's all. Visually, great. Look at all this cute stuff, all this nice scenes. Wow, look how perfect and cute she is, and nothing bad ever happens. Oh, the church is here. The evil church that, remember, it controls everything. Oh my god, it's the big villain. Look at them all. They're all like, I hate the church. Church is evil. God. At least visually they look nice. They do so much effort to make this look fun, but it's just set up so poorly. It just makes me hate everything. Makes me hate riders. The church is like, oh, no one wants to care about us. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. But still, can you kill everyone in the city, church? Church, can you just, like, kill everyone here? I think if everyone died, I'd be happier. Like, specifically, I mean, as much as I think Colgate and I think Brandt are fun, could you just, like, brain them? It'd be really fun. Wow, guys. Our big thing. Oh, look, she's standing. It's not suspicious at all. Standing on the roof. Reddit atheist beam. Man, it's so funny. It's so funny that Reddit, like, once upon a time, Reddit was considered like a fun, reasonable place to like, yeah, poke with. And it's like, yeah, not anymore. Hey, Pyrovlot. Oh, okay. Wow, you didn't make her disappear fast enough, and why did... Yeah, whatever. I just... Hello. Oh, POV? Oh, I'm playing POV mode. The game is so... The story is so confusing that I'm amused by, like, mild things. Can I walk backwards? Oh, no. Looks like I can only go forward. You can't, like, strafe or anything. Damn. Meaning, like, you know, I like it. She looks cute. She's a little cute. She's a little cute. Let's go have a look at her. She's the big bad. And, you know, like, something tells me she's just going to be, like, the big bad, but everyone's going to love her anyway. Does it? It actually does something interesting. I know, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. The moment something interesting happens, I get, like, flashbang. She's teleported me to a roof. Show me the red girl more. I want to talk to her because, like, maybe she's different. Oh my god, she's got a sword. She's gonna... I'm gonna stab her. Why'd you run? You know, that's fair. Decadence and indulgence. Fucking decadence. Decadence, indulgence. Image. Some children watching a play. Decadence and indulgence. Some motherfucking people having cotton candy. A couple eating pasta and saying, "This is a pretty adventure." Wow. Wow, such decadence, guys. Such decadence and indulgence. I suppose that's the whole point, though. But you know what? I would have actually enjoyed it if there was some decadence. Imagine if there was like a fucking Slaneshi cult here, and that like the church was trying to fight against the fact that there's a Slaneshi cult of extreme, like indulgent fucks who are just like running orgies in the basement and like death rituals and shit. I'd probably be like, you know what? Yeah, that's why I love 40K's approach to religion. As much as you might hate, say, like, faith, and like the Emperor hates faith in a lot of ways, like, it's required, and it's also terrifying. It's great. I love elements of that. It's so interesting and different. Just so you know, the Preacher just yeah, that one. I mean, at least she's cute. Literal Epstein hidden in... You know what? Could you imagine if they had that skill? That would be so amazing. They have a literal Epstein in the city. I know that would be a little too far to go. Like, they wouldn't have, like, you know, kids and stuff involved in that. But the idea of like an Epstein-like character, or like the city, like maybe Carolina's family, like the grandfather turns out to be like part of the cult, and he's like the Epstein, and he's like, yes, we would like to remove the church so that we can continue to do everything for this. Bro, yes, more wine, more girls. Yes, I don't need to listen. Give them the thing so that they don't know what's happening. Roofie them and then drag them to the ceremony pit. Like, that would be great. What's your plan for 3.3? I'm not even up to 3.3. So, you know, I got no fucking idea. Doesn't really matter to me until I actually reach there, is my plans. I don't even roll in this game. I don't even grind in this game. I don't even do anything but do the story. It is, if you're watching this stream, let me tell you, it is just me playing the story and trying to find gold in this pile of shit. Or at least chapter 1 was. Chapter 2 was okay until it got to this. So if you're looking for good responses for, you know, pro reactions to the game, you're looking in the wrong direction, my friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to any new viewers that come in here thinking, yes, I want to watch someone enjoy the game that I like to. And then it's just me shitting on it for 30 minutes. You know what? Go ahead. Go ahead. I don't care. I'd rather you than this story. Okay. Tell me your story. As more of the negative, as much as the negative things exist, I say about this, holy shit, the Fractus are so much better as an interesting antagonist than the motherfuckers that Enfield had. Holy shit, Enfield's like villains are like so poorly written, it's insane. They're so boring. Am I okay? No. You weren't here for some of the crash outs, my friend, but I crashed the fuck out. I crashed so much out. Oh my god. Fucking go back like like, go back to the part where she's on the, where I'm on the fucking bridge talking to, Carolina Rothschilds, and I just lose my brain. I just lose it. Oh, fuck me. Join us for your essence of the endless fire and use your humble strength to defy the raging currents of fate. But the problem is, they literally say that's a prophecy where I'm gonna, like, save everyone, so I don't know. Like, do you know a separate prophecy? Oh, come on, don't talk in too much riddles. Oh, well. And now, terrorist attack. Well, here we go. This is the cutscene. At least this will look nice. We'll give them that. I will summon a nuke dragon monster. Oh my god. There we go. That's nice. I like it. Wow, that's cool effect, like the clouds like parting like that. Okay, now we need to pretend like this is all part of the dance. That's the whole thing. Once again, voice acting and text is completely different. You have a GF? What? Why would you want to ask that? And clearly, I'm playing a gacha game. I clearly don't. Like, come on. Come on, guys. We're playing gachas. We're playing gachas. We do not have women here. As anticipated, the Fractus is on the move. Yeah. So I need to just make out with Catalera in front of everyone. That's great. Yeah. So I just destroy some stuff. Okay, cool. God, I'm so tuned out. Zanny! I love you, Zanny! You're my favorite character because you don't do anything stupid. Oh, Phoebe, wow. Does anyone question why we're involving a member of the church? No, no one cares. No one cares because no one wrote this story fucking well. We need a host for what? Colgate! Good work, Colgate! Okay, Brant. See, those two, good, decent characters. Just wish they were in a better story. Alright, I just got to make out with Caroletta. Gotcha. Alright, Caroletta, let's make out. Let's go, Carlos. So we have to turn a terrorist attack into a funny adventure. Which is fun. It's a fun idea. I just... Oh my god. Turn into Caroletta. Shoot them with a gun. Turn into a giant monster. Bonk. Rawr. See, like... Okay, why didn't it change? There we go. Well, that's done. Just race through it. See, the one thing about Zenless is they design your encounters around the idea of being able to talk through them perfectly. I'll give them that. For the most part, at least. Wow, look how cool we are, guys. If only the rest of this was really, really well done. God. Oh no, Caroletta, we must Yuri out in public to stop the terrorist attack. Oh no, Caroletta, we need to make out with tongue. It's the only way. It's the only way, guys. Put your tongue in my mouth right now. It's the only way. Oh my, she lifted her dress and I could see her underwear again. But that's because her skirt is so sillily designed that you see it from the back. Okay, yeah. Let me just go fight the boss and end this damn story. Wow. Oh. Like, See, once again, I have perfect timing to say the stuff, and then I just... Oh, God, so terrible. Like, I like the idea of what they're going, it's just so executed so poorly. Wow, sexy robots? You know, they're trying to say to me, like, with your friends, beating enemies is actually really fun. I'm just like, I don't care at all. Like, you should build your encounters around things, because, like, this is, like, a part where, like, and they did, to be fair, unlike the first one, they are doing it a little bit more, but Zenless did this way better, forcing you to have certain characters for, like, a fight. Really did kind of, like, make a lot of the elements kind of fit much better. Combat-wise, though, you can't complain. Like, it's a great, it's great. It's visually, it's fun. Oh wait, wait. Don't confront them head on. Oh shit. Dodge enemy attacks. Okay. It's just Toho. Oh, but oh, I'm stupid. That was me being stupid. Ah. Wow, I had fun for a look. Oh wait. Ah, damn it! What the fuck? Wait, if I stay on the edges. Yeah. I dodged it. Look at me. That was so bad. I was so bad at that dodging. Wait, what do you? How do I get out of here? Oh, it's going on. Like it's mostly just vibes. It's vibes and cute girls, which is fine in a lot of ways. But like maybe it's because they tried to be something more than that. Really pisses me off. Those are some hot dolls. Yeah, the designs for the dolls are really hot. Like, what the fuck? Like, the monster design is alright. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't hate it. It is what it is. Like, oh my god, you're on the edge. Is she gonna kill herself to save you? A giant... Oh! Colgate! Oh my god, she's here to get us healthy teeth! Oh. I mean, like, she's cute. How is she, like, the shy one when she's on stage like this? The whole thing was she was the shy one. All us Keikaku Dori girl. Wow, she just like goes in with it. She just goes in with it. That's fun. Yeah, I already like her. She was like, yeah, we're having a little funny, silly thing. Do it. She's like, yeah. You know, she's having fun. Like, the Fractus really the bad guys? They literally just like, nah, we wanted to have a big fucking adventure. We're doing this for the meme. Yeah, I mean, aren't any of us going like, why is she... Like, there should have been a moment where they like, say, what? Why is she going in? Yeah, her whole thing is like fucking music and bullshit. Oh, summoning a super god. Oh, big puppet. Yeah, obviously a big puppet needed to be the boss, let's be honest. Yeah, at least they got their visuals down. Colgate, let's treat this. Oh my god. Hmm? Heh, fuck you. Like, the idea of me wanting to get into like a more happy, everyone's you know, everything's going well kind of story is fine. Stab. It's just that they didn't really put in a good good effort for it, if I'm being honest. Bonk. They really needed to just go more into the silliness rather than try and be all crazy. Like, look at how nice these visuals are in service to a silly story. And really, their terrorist attack was, like, so perfectly set up that we could just, like, turn it into a play. Like, I like that idea if you just... everything plays into that. Yeah, I guess. You're sure? I've been watching this plot, Sarah, and if you've been watching as much as me... doing terrorism for the love of the game. A dark satire. Let's see. Okay. Is she gonna... That's what the church wants to do. Clearly, that's the church's idea of what their story wants to be. Oh my god, I could save my ass a bit. Taunton. Ooh, cutscene. She's one of those villains that, like, always tries to act as though she doesn't give a fuck. You know? Like, nothing she does is evil or, like, matters. Oh my god! Teleported into a eye? We're gonna stab the eye? Okay, what is it? Star Rail type boss moment? Oh no, I'm just being... She's just some... What? That's a cool picture. Like, there's a big red one. I'm guessing this is... Enter the space for a current and witness the story finale. Whatever. Yeah, sure, let's go. Yeah, whatever. Stage, final stage, the Crimson Finale. Amidst the revelry, she beckons you to join the dance and offering indulge. Am I almost done this chapter? I would love it if I am. God, the visuals are great! Why do they have to be in service to such a shitty story? Who's this? She's just like, I like the fact that the villain just seems like she's having a bit of fun. She looks like she's just having fun. I mean, it's just a boss run, I guess, but like the visuals are great. They've always been great. No, 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 no. Fuck you, ha! Oh, fuck. I like that she's going along with the play thing. She's a better villain than the goddamn, she's way better as a villain. Even as, like, she's just, you know, a mystery box villain. She's way fucking better than just, church is evil, guys. Church is evil. Oh, oh god. See, like, it would be great if, like, there was a actual, like, setup for, like, this... Like, I don't believe the church could actually purge people. I don't believe this city would accept it. It doesn't strike me as a place that would just kind of go, like, yeah, we're gonna kill everyone. And we all accept that. Wait, what? No, no. Ah. Ah, fuck. Ow. She's just having fun. God damn it. Damn it! I couldn't, I had no fucking health there. Bonk. Ow. Come back here. Get back here. Bonkin'. I'm gonna bonk you. Yeah, bonks. Where'd you go? Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, I'm running out of stamina. Get fucked. Bonk. Die. I'm having more fun in the combat than I am in the actual game. When I'm in the story, I just my brain's just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. A pleasurable device. You know what? She's talking about, like, all this stuff that's crazy. It sounds like a more interesting story than the one that was fucking told before. Even if it's, like, insanity and, like, visual. Like, I like her. As a villain, she's added actual fun into the story. Oh, God! There's another stage?! What? What? Holy shit, what the fuck was that? Okay, she can freeze me? Okay. No, dodge! Come back here. Dodge! Fuck! Just shoot her. Gotcha that time. Ah, what are you gonna do now? Get close enough. Bonk. Ow. Fuck, shoot it. Bonk. Ah! Get him right. Hey, fuck you. Get shotgunned. Oh shit! Fuck! Oh, that got me bad. Oh god! Oh my! Move! I need it. I need stamina. Oh! Ooh! What? What? What are you doing? Ah! Fuck, I got caught in an animation. It barely did any damage though. I'm getting better at dodging those. Fuck! Die. No, shoot him! Oh, fuck! No! God, I always get hit by that. Fuck off! No! It's the freezing ability. Okay, I dodged it. I don't know what that was. Damn, I did actually pretty well though. Oh shit! He's got that ability. Yeah, bigger. Aha! We're almost there. Fuck you! Damn it! No! Back in this one. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, no, no. Get off the roads. Get off the roads. Damn it. Why does it always get me? Burn him down. Burn him down. We're right fucking there. Got him. Unless that's another fucking phase. 3x structure. Of course, she's in a... The big whale now. Oh my god, it's a whale! We're about to have a whale of a time. Yeah, she's about to, like, become the god. Yeah, like, oh my god! It's the god is real! Yeah, it's so pathetically written for that part. Oh? At least she's cool. Even if she does show up for, like, 3 seconds. I like her. They really didn't earn this, as cool as it is. Yeah, of course, you know, all your friends have to help you get through the final thing to attack the boss. Oh my god, victory! It's so badly written that it hurts me that they have such beautiful stuff. Oh no, I can see her eyes for once. Of course the big villain is going to do villainous stuff. Oh my god, they stopped the water splash. Hooray, I guess. See, like, the only issue is, like, that's a mystery box villain. She's like, why is she doing these things? It doesn't make any sense why she's doing these things. You can tell this scene was much better than when it was about the church. Yes. Yes. The church villain stuff isn't working because of the church. Wait, oh yeah, Wonder Calamari. That's right. I was about to say, I thought I was the Holy Maiden for a second. I was like, really? I thought that was going to be the other girl. She has a presentation. She actually does things instead of just, oh, theoretic shape, trust me. Rover was this close to making it out with their founder. Yeah. Yeah, that was that close. And then the whale is just, like, good now for some reason. Sure. Sure. It was originally like an evil tack monster, wasn't it? And, like, now it's just good because... whatever. God. But yes, the church being evil... like, is this the end? This can't be the end. Because the church hasn't been, like... we haven't, like, murdered the churchman or whatever. Unless there's going to be just a quick after picture. And now the city became a hub. You know what'd be fun? If they changed the story at this point, where the degeneracy that the church feared starts happening and people start having orgies in the street, and, like, absolute disgusting, like, dark Eldar level shit starts spreading through the city. Could you imagine how good that would be? Yeah, we've won. The story's done. And God, I'm not looking forward to how much I'm going to yell and scream when I get to my part where I talk about this video. When I make my full video about, like, this arc. She barely did anything. Well, I mean, it's not over yet. This is the Sentinel. By the way, you made the Sentinel. I'm actually the real god of this world. Oh, but wait a minute. The Sentinel's a girl? Maybe she's hot. How you holding up? Doing alright? Is it in a space station? They can't hear it too, though, can't they? The Lost of the Room. Seek her out, she moves within this festival. Is that the real maiden? Wow, okay, there's still more to this story. Great. Great. Space adventure time? Who the fuck? Oh. Damn. Damn, this echo monster is like kind of thick. Damn. Damn. Why doesn't the church... Okay, so... See, it doesn't make sense that the church would even allow any elements like this to exist. Like, it's too... Look at how beautiful this city is. The church would have turned this into a hellscape by now if they were, like, actually evil. And now there's, like, 3 people over there. I don't give a fuck. I'm leaving. I gotta go find the cute girl in the crowd. I can do that. Why did she just fall over? I ate too much cake! Bonk. I'll allow that singer to do things to me. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen her before. I thought I was convinced the other girl would be like the special maiden, but I guess this... Oh, I've seen bits about her. I've seen art of her getting rammed by 12 people on Twitter. That's the most I know about her. Alright, let's see. Alright. Nah, I'm just gonna say hello. I'm not gonna tell her how to fucking dance. Thank you. I'm the person up there. By the way, you're an elf. You know what elves are good for, everyone? Grippers are out, that's true. You know what elves are good for? Meat, sleep. I'm stopping. The only thing a good elf is for. The only thing elf is. She can float too, and she has magical powers, but you know, everyone has magic. Kind stranger, could you give me some gold? I'm about to talk about how God isn't real. I don't know why I just thought of that. You know, the whole kind stranger, thank you for the Reddit gold. I meet a cute girl and I immediately hold hands with her. Aww, and she doesn't want to. Aww. What? Oh, where's her tact mark? I don't see it. Oh, my other wife is coming in here to... She just goes, quick, stay away from her. She might tell you about religion. Stop her, stop her. She's not from our atheism. Oh my god, so film noir. Tell me what your name is before you go. Big, thick anime girl. I don't know what flower I was going to be about to say. Is that like lore I should know by now? You're also like... Wow, cute girl who immediately is very cute. I wasn't talking to a wall, I was talking to the ocean. Yeah, she's a spooky ghost. There was a girl just here. Yeah, guys, look at her. She's like, you're insane. She's like, have you been? Oh my god, have you been talking to the WuWa? She's basically like, this is not so good. I think you should spend at least another 5 hours on ROC of them right now, right now. That's true. Rover. That's why Rover was smiling. Rover could see her underwear. She's like, based? Oh god. Don't worry, we'll check it out when she becomes a rollable character. Whatever. Alarm the public? What do you mean? It was just a random woman. I mean, I know I was told to search for her, but why would... Oh, God. I hate some of the things. Whatever. Why? Why? Okay. If I explained it to her, but, like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's fun at all because, like, we didn't earn this. This was just, like, slop. This was, like, a really sloppy story. Oh, wow. What's the traces? Whatever. No, I didn't want to talk to Caroletta. She's just going to tell me to go on our atheism and send me this article explaining why God is not real. Oh, no. The qualities will see you through. It's just like, what? Sure. Act whatever is done, is this going to tell me? Well, Christ companions been basking in cheers and applause. Great. Yeah, in this, remember guys, we're in a authoritarian state, by the way. They didn't do anything to us. We were too strong for them. I'm getting a phone call. Alright, I'll come meet you. Oh, you got Brant and Colgate? Hell yeah. I mean, I like, at least they're kind of funny. Even throughout this terrible thing, at least I can be like, they're kind of funny. I do think that Wuthering Waves does their characters poorer than Star Rail, but it's alright. Why would they have the religious guards protecting their own... whatever. Like, we literally led back an entire thing of, like, exiled people. And it's just like, it's all happy now, guys. What? What do you mean the church should come and stop this? Nah, don't worry about it. They got bricked up when they saw Rover's outfit. True. Rover is a very cute... It's not like it's not like an over-the-top lewd outfit, but I do like the Rover's outfit. She's cute. Yep, that's me. I'm perfect. Now, Colgate, I need some help. I'm brushing my teeth, but what should I choose? Based. Based drunk Brant. Can I make out with Brant? I mean, I'd rather make out with Caroletta. But if, you know, if it has to be someone I have to make out with, at least it adds something to talk about that isn't just, like, absolute how sloppy the story is. I could be like, wow, look at this. It's an interesting element. Like, wow, they're going to throw in random make-out scenes with an actual character. Could you imagine if they actually had, like, a kissing scene in, like one of these gacha games? That would be great. They'll never do it, but it would be great. I don't care if, like, maybe they'd have to justify it in a way, like, make them all, like, kiss each other, or, like, with, like, oh, they're mind controlled, but they made out, or something. Ah, look, we're all getting drunk. I mean, I am 1,000,000 years old. Let's get smashed. Let's get smashed! I hope there's options to get smashed. They really like the expressions zooming on Caroletta. He's cute. Oh, there's a church member here? No, really? He came all this way? How many of your family's fucking safe house? They... That's a big mistake. Like, why did they send just a dude in an outfit? Why did they not send, like, I don't know, a guy dressed in the normal clothes of a normal person? Don't they know spies? What do you want? No, I don't care. Can we just stop? I'd like to get drunk with Brant instead. Okay, so now, Carolina, I know you mod our atheism, but could we like talk about the fact that I literally heard God's voice and you just don't seem to care? Like, God is real. God's real, Carolina. You had an entire speech about how about the church is evil and stuff like that. Like, God is real. Is this not shocking to you? Yeah, whatever. Fluidus. Oh, wow. It's the maidens, obviously. She's the Sentinel's resonator. Oh my god, a ghost! A spoiler ghost! A spooky ghost! Yeah, there's two gods. One for a Sentinel, the other one could stand alongside them, might be. Who the fuck is Theoden? Whatever. So he tortured that guy? Cool. What are you talking about? It's hard to believe. I literally said this right at the start. I said it right at the start. Hey, there's probably going to be like this family or the church actually believes in the other god. Wow, what a shocking reveal, guys. Wow, it's almost like I saw this a million miles away. Maybe they're just maybe they're like just really dumb. Maybe they think we're dumb. Maybe I'm just like, I have like mildly more intelligence than the average fucking rider at the Weathering Waves fucking devil. They're like, oh my god, they want the other god? Wow, that's so shocking. The other family, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, they basically tricked this guy. Yeah, look, wow. Oh wait, the fuck? Why is he walking right in? Jesus Christ. Okay, he's going right in. You mean the guy who tried to kill me? Obviously. Ah, don't worry. He's not going to do anything to me. At least he's nice. And not like a raving lunatic. Alright, see you, losers. Get drunk and have fun, I guess. Wait. Optional? I can ride with Wingway? Is that faster? Because if it's faster, I'll do it. Man, this is like a fucking... Wait. How do I get there? Oh, shit. Am I going there? Oh, man. I want to ride the thing, because at the very least I can float and, you know, see the pretty city, I guess. I'm going to ride the Stingray. Oh, there it is. Yeah! Let's fly! No! No! That's not fair! No fair! No fair! Fuck you, game. Did I open it? Oh, I didn't open it. How do I get up there? How do I get up there? What the fuck? Just... No! 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 Oh, it's back. It's back. Okay. Can you take me up there again, mister? I made a mistake and my terrain dodged. Yay! Oh god. The fuck? Whatever. Hello, into church. This is the part where he says, I actually have to kill everyone. You don't understand. It's so important. It's so important we murder everyone. And because we are church, we will all kill everyone. You know, I'd like... Being an evil church is fine. It's just, why can't they be an interesting evil church? Rather than just a boring evil church. Okay, I guess he's approaching differently. Okay, that's yeah, sure, why not? No need to be mean to him. I don't think he believes in the Imperator. I want to meet the fucking Sentinel. Okay, he's helping me out. The emissary of the Sentinel, we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Side, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in the world and returned to divine embrace. Are you about to tell me there's like a actual... What's... Doctor... Nope. The Red-Cedar Wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel's faith divided, weakening the divine power, the divine cross. True essence is the blood shed from the animals. Yeah, we knew that. That tragic path, the divine drain, they could not prevent the surge. The Blessed Maiden chose to sacrifice herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel through her sacrifice, restored some of the divine power, bringing them to them. So she is a ghost. Yet the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted no authority to cleanse the aftermath. I received divine blessing and became the enlightened one. By their will, I fulfill the task list. We must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of City for another church. Reflect on the... She once again referenced to... Was that really a second resident Sentinel Jew? Sorry. It's so hard to be interested in this story when they just like completely just like fumble it so hard, you know? The mole proves the devs to have a 4-hour scene between a male rover and Brant. That would be great. That'd be great. 4-hour move between male rover and Brant making out. You know what? Fuck it and do it. Do it. Do it. I double dog dare you. At least I'd have something fun. That would be excitingly weird. I'd like, woo, what the fuck's going on? Hell yeah. As opposed to... Yeah. Please forgive my transgressions. The dark side brought us bloodshed. Lesson to keep our people from falling. I bound myself to silence, looking away from witnesses. Deceived us all. She was not the blessed maiden chosen by Sentinel. The maiden is yet to reveal herself. So basically, he had a bad religious break. You must know the capable of being revealing divinity. The evil of all civilians. That a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in the world of humans. What? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Like, legitimately. Have I just been, like, dead to this world? So does the third. Shaped body and ferret by an ancient enemy. Okay, so in their opinion... So the church is acting evil because they believe that the original maiden from the stories turned out to be a trick. And that's why they became authoritarian dickwads. Despite not having any vibe of authoritarian dickwads at all. She was a big evil god's resonator. Oh my god, she's a resonator for an evil god. Wow. Okay, I'm leaving. I don't care. I don't want to talk to anyone anymore. I feel like it's trying to just make a new story now. Like all that stuff about the other one is like, yeah, okay, it's done now. What about the thing where they were controlling the city and like killing people and like murdering people and like doing all this evil shit? Oh, are we, and like working with like these other guys? Are we gonna talk about that? No. No. Oh, okay. We saw her following her instructions. He definitely seemed like he was you know what? My head is starting to hurt because it's... Oh yeah, it was the underwater demon. All right, so now so we're changing the story from that to the fucking other family, like loving the cult. And now like the faith probably is just going to be like completely ignored. Oh, yep, here's her. What's up? Why? There's no rules making. Because of course, as Keikakudori, she was just fucking around. Oh, it's that guy. Both? I'm not really actually interested at all in the ending. Although I am quite happy that we're moving away from the church being a super evil that everyone has to defeat. If you don't want to spoil the next act, I might give a carefully plotted new nudge. Did you like her? I don't share your fondness for the sort of puppet theater. Aww. I merely place the characters on the stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own emotion. So basically, he's just having a bit of fun. Okay, so we got a crazy villain who's like, I just like puppeting, well not puppeting, I like making everything go crazy and then just watching it go fun. Even the most pristine cadence of death pales in the untamed fervent tenacity of living. Well, it sounds like he likes happy stories, or like struggling stories. So he pursues... In their journey, they overcome all obstacles. Okay, is he I think you should leave your secluded mansion, take a walk, and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
交流だけでなくリナシータでも。あなたは私の楽譜に美しいメロディーを乗せてくれた。
たとえ導き手が不在でも、あの人は進むべき道を行くに違いありません。
Even without any direction, she would walk the destiny laid before her. Well, yeah, just for reference. Basically, and this is a thing I fucking hate about this story, I was essentially gifted the knowledge that... I was essentially gifted I should say... I was told that I have a prophecy to, like, save everyone and that I'm just going to win and everyone's going to be happy. I guess that's what they're referring to, which is really weird. Why the fuck would they be acting evil for that? And I think it's a negative. You shouldn't have... if you have a prophecy in your story, the best thing you should do is make it a negative prophecy. Because that's scary. Make it a prophecy that you will fail rather than succeed. That will be more interesting. But I got a prophecy you're just going to win. See, the idea of fate being... like, these two are just like mystery box chatting. And I'm fine with mystery box chatting. It's just that the world we're in over here... Oh, wow. Renaissance 2, Act 3. Oh, hey there, Colgate. I know it's a little early by a few minutes. But I just... Why is it all like lightning and shit? That's kind of... Oh, I got something? Whee! Oh. So she wants me to go see her and stuff, or whatever. Oh, wait, no. That... But, so, I'm gonna leave it here, I just leave it here for now. But I just find that I just keep getting more and more disappointed. Some things are just disgusting. Some things are just poorly written. Some things are really just endlessly disappointing. I might play this off stream just to get us up to the point where I can talk about it. Maybe I'll check it how... you know what I'll do? I'll check how much more I've got to play. If it's a single stream level of final play, I might do a single stream more on it to get to the end of this chapter. But if it's not, I'll maybe play some off stream, play a little bit more of the final bit on stream. Then we'll have our big fucking stream where I talk about how much I hate it. But it's, you know, in a more structured way. I mean, I could suddenly turn around and start loving it, but honestly, at this point in time, this early part of it is so fucking poorly written that it boggles the mind. It boggles the mind. But no, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for chilling. Have a good day, have a good evening, and remember, you don't have to play bad games if you don't want to. We don't have to live in this world. We can have our hot women and also a good story to put those hot women in. We can have that. See you later.